Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Friday forecast. Today I have with me Linda Hisey, our General Manager of Ministries here at the Journey Church. And we're here today just to talk about a couple things as we look forward to the month of January and what's coming up this weekend and beyond. Now, Linda, at the end of this coming month, we know that Pastor Carolyn is going to be leaving, and she'll be headed off to St. John's, Newfoundland, to her new position as senior pastor at a church. And we're excited about that, but we were talking about change, and you had a very interesting observation, which I think everyone else should hear about.
Well, there's a little bit of a misnomer out there that people don't like change. Well, that's not 100% true. The reality is people don't like uncertainty is what they don't like. And so today we want to give you some information to hopefully direct some of those concerns or uncertainties you're maybe feeling with this new change coming up here at the Journey Church. So first of all, we want to make sure that you're all aware of the farewell reception send-off.
So we're going to have a party.
We're going to have a party.
Okay,
Woo-hoo!
This is good.
And Carolyn, there may or may not be balloons. Not saying for sure,
right.
But there will be a party. It's going to happen on January 18th following the 11 o'clock service at Brentwood. So 12:30 Brentwood, we're going to be having a party for our Pastor Carolyn.
So that means that people who come to our Saturday night service or our 10 a.m. Allison campus service, that we would just encourage them to make a plan. Come on over
Absolutely.
After, probably around 12:30.
12:30.
And they can extend their greetings and blessings to Carolyn and to the rest of the family.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, that reminds me, though, too, as we think about, though, the changes that are coming up with Carolyn, we do recognize that in these next few months, I think it's going to be a great time for us. As much as we see that there's an ending that's happening, there's also a new beginning. And with this new beginning, it gives us a chance to kind of look at saying, what will the new day look like?
Right.
What's the next chapter?
Yeah.
Carolyn was part of the last 6 years, but what will the next 6 years look like? So I'm looking forward to the next few months of wanting to just sort of ask that question with the leadership and with anybody else who wants to talk about it, to say, okay, where are we going?
That's right. And we have a list on our whiteboards right now of all the different things that Carolyn has been taking care of for us. And we're asking the questions about who's going to be the presence on the weekends at Brentwood, during the weeks at Brentwood, who's going to oversee all the ministries that she had leadership on. So we are talking about those things, and we are devising up a plan, and that will be communicated later on this month.
Yes, I'm really hoping that really, at least for the interim, we'll have some clarity around some of those issues you just addressed, and hopefully we'll have all that done in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Right. Yeah.
That kind of, though, leads me to also to say, at the end of the day, though, we're really committed, even with the absence of Carolyn's position, that we're still committed as a senior leadership pastoral team, along with all the other leadership in the church, that we're really committed to providing the care and the leadership and the direction for the Journey Church in these coming months in 2015.
I also think it's an opportunity for people to use their gifts and talents. And so this is an equipping opportunity. I think that God's going to be calling people to step up in service for Him in this opportunity as well.
Well, Linda, let's hopefully look forward to the change and address the uncertainties that people may be feeling.
That's right.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, as we again look forward to this coming weekend, I'm also just excited about one other thing. It's really a big thing that we're getting into, and it's the new message series. Here's a mock-up that we have of it right now. It's called "Why Can't I Change? Bringing Transformation into the Deep Places." We're going to actually be using Peter Scarzo's book, Emotionally Healthy Spirituality, as a study guide throughout this series. But ultimately, we're really dealing with this biblical question of what does it mean to become a new person in Christ? What does that type of change really look like? How does that really change the interior of our life? And how do we get down into the deep places so that deep, lasting change really happens? Well, as we begin this journey, this coming week, my first message is called The Tip of the Iceberg. And I want to invite you to come along with your family and friends, or people that you know that may be asking this question. Again, as far as all the other things that we're doing, I just encourage you to go to our website, onthejourney.ca, and looking forward to seeing you this coming weekend. Take care.